So you might be wondering why I got all this crazy new cameras and new film gear and everything. Like, wow, Eric, what are you doing? Well, I'm gonna make a film. It's gonna be a documentary about the restoration efforts being done on Presque Isle State Park by the Regional Science Consortium and other organizations, including Weed Warriors and Trek Gardens. Well, not Trek Gardens, but there's gardening going on. I'm obviously not the expert on it. I'm just going to be the videographer and filmmaker for this documentary. It's going to be a feature-length documentary, probably about 45 minutes long. So hopefully we'll be able to play it in our theater, the Big Green Screen Theater. We'll be shooting over the next 2 years. Hopefully it'll come out in 2022. No, 2021. Wow. So yeah, I've been getting all this gear to get ready for this film. Um, really crash course learning everything I can about video. It's quite a different beast compared to photography. Um, so maybe I'll call this like a little bit of a video dev vlog. So at this point in the filmmaking journey, I guess, we got a lot of the initial gear. We got the Panasonic EVA 1. We got microphones. I got field recorders like the Zoom F4. I've got a huge video light that's over here now, the Godox 200 something. We got a fancy tripod. I've been hitting all the sales I can to get good deals on everything. So we're making our little budget stretch. The total film budget is $25,000. We're gonna blow through 18 of it this year and see how we can stretch the rest of it. I think it's gonna turn out well though. We've got some really incredible stuff to work with and incredible people to work with. So the film I'm planning on showing a little bit what invasive species are on the park, why it's relevant to Presque Isle specifically, and then just kind of dive into what the different projects are that we're working on. This is part of a very, very large grant. I think the top head of the grant is Ducks Unlimited, I think is. I have to read through the whole grant again to get a proper understanding of it. But this grant covers so much that goes on at Presque Isle. It talks about, well, I mean, it literally funds, a lot of the Regional Science Consortium's work, the Weed Warrior program. So all these things that go into restoring the park and taking care of invasive species on the park. Things like Phragmites and a lot of plants that I don't know a whole lot about yet that I'm hoping to learn soon. So it's gonna be a huge learning process over the next couple of years. Pretty just super excited to be a part of it, to do it. All the people are really cool that work at Trek, and it's like you look at the whole scientist thing and then you're like in the nitty gritty with them, watching them do their work. It's really cool, and I'm really glad that I have all this, opportunity to show that to other people now. I don't know, that feels like what I can bring to the table about it. Because a lot of these things, like especially with the RSC, people walk by and they'll hear about, or I should explain, RSC is the Regional Science Consortium. And a lot of people go around and have no idea that they even exist or what they do or anything. And it's very important to people's livelihoods and, whether they're safe when they go in the park to go swimming or something like that. Or all sorts of stuff. It's very, very important in keeping the very precious natural resource that Presque Isle is for the Erie area, keeping it healthy and alive. So this is a super exciting project. Maybe I'll do these more often, just kind of talk and document the documentary. A little bit meta, I guess. But that might be like behind the scenes stuff to show later. So I don't know. It kind of seems like a cool thing to do. This is Friday, March 8th. I think we're gonna start the first real filming of stuff next Wednesday. Actually, I'm gonna go with Jen out in the park, and we're gonna look at some school stuff. I did a little bit of minor filming with her earlier in the year when she was talking to some students from Fort LaBeouf. That was pretty cool. I did that actually with the Nikon Z6 because the EVA 1 wasn't in yet. The Nikon Z6 does really incredible video. I'm not too concerned about having shot part of the film on it. Especially for a documentary, I feel like people are a bit more forgiving about stuff not being shot on Arri Alexas. So, but for most of the rest of the documentary, I'm going to try and use our EVA 1 here. Yeah, this is the biggest project I've ever done in my entire life. So, thanks for checking it out, I guess. One additional thing, I forgot to say what the name of the film is. I don't have it yet. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Wetland Project or something? I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to be called. Hopefully the name will just come to me someday when I figure everything out a bit more. Documentaries are a weird beast. Not very traditional style of filmmaking. We'll see where the story goes as we go along it. So, yeah. Thank you.